So it's been a while since my last video. I actually looked it up and it's been a year since my last proper video. And my last short was probably in November last year because I announced my engagement. But yeah, here I am once again trying to make this a regular thing, and I have some updates which I want to share before we get into proper regular videos. So of course, since I started this channel for my journey through weight loss surgery, I'm gonna talk about my weight a little bit and how it's going with my small stomach. So let's start with that, I guess. So regarding my stomach, after surgery, I wasn't able to eat more than like 200 grams to 250 grams per meal, and it didn't change much in the sense that I'm like satiated after about 250 grams. I can eat up to like 350 now, which isn't great, I guess, but it's normal. Like the stomach gets bigger again, and of course more stuff fits in. My main issue though is not how much I can eat at once, but how much I can eat throughout the day. So my main issue is actually that I snack a lot, like a lot. Also, I'm very sorry for my background. Like I still haven't finished a proper setup, so the fan is still there, our clothes hampers are still there, and we just returned from Germany, so there's still a bag with stuff that we have to unpack. So I'm sorry about that, but just focus on this. So about a year ago, my last proper video was a let's play of the game Missed Messages, and at that point I weighed about, I want to say 116 kilograms. So I had lost like 48 in total. Right now I'm at 104.4 kilograms, so I'm almost down 60 kilograms. That is astounding. Like I've lost a whole person basically. In BMI points, I think I've lost like 20 to 21 BMI points, which again is really weird to think about. The thing is that I often still see myself as big as I was 2 years ago. Oh my god, it's been 2 years since my weight loss surgery. That is wow. I can't believe it. So obviously weight loss has slowed way down, but it's going down again. I have been stuck at like 116 for half a year last year. So I'm kind of glad that, what am I saying? I'm not kind of glad. I am very glad that it's going down again, because that means I'm doing something right. Again, obviously it has slowed way down. It's become more like normal weight loss, like a kilogram per month, which is fine. But I'm used to being able to lose like 20 kilograms in 3 months, which now it's been 10 months for 12 kilograms, which is a bit frustrating. But again, I am just glad that it's going down again, because I want to be under 100 kilograms, and that is my next big goal actually. I have a few smaller goals that one of them I already reached, which was 107.7 or 0.6, which brought me out of BMI 40 jail, which means I'm only obesity class 2 now instead of class 3. Woo! And for that little goal, I bought myself, well, not I bought myself, my fiance bought me new workout shoes, which I'm not gonna show right now, but I will probably make some videos about workouts where I will show them. They're very cute, they're black and they're glittery, and I love them. So the next goal weight, which I reached once already, but I gained a little bit of weight back, is 104 kilograms. That's just like not a specific reason. It was like I need like 2 or 3 more goals between when I started this goal thing, which was at like 109 kilograms, 110. So I just took 104. And when I reach that and stay under that for a while, I will go to the hairdresser and finally get a haircut. Because look at this mess. It's a mess. That's what it is. It is so overdue, but I thought hairdresser is really fucking expensive. I mean, they have to earn money some way, but I just can't afford it just doing it like that, I guess. So it's a goal. And again, I reached it once before. I was like 103.9. And then I gained back weight all the way to 105.7 or something like that, which was super frustrating, but it was bound to happen because that's just how my weight loss works at the moment. It's up and down and up and down and up and down. As long as the grand picture goes down, I'm fine with it. Also, I got super addicted to coffee. We got a coffee machine from my fiance's sister, and I'm super addicted to it. I used to hate the taste of coffee. I drink it with a little bit of milk, but now I kind of love it, and it just helps with all the snacking and all the food cravings and stuff like that. So that's really handy. So I'll take a sip every now and then because I made myself a coffee before I started filming. Now, I've been talking for 10 minutes about my fucking weight when I have a whole ass list here with stuff I want to update you guys about. The list isn't that long, but it's just stuff I want to talk about. And I don't want this video to be too long either because it's just like a, hey, it's been a while, update kind of thing. So let's, my fucking squishy arms. That's the thing I'm still very self-conscious about, is my upper arms. I've always been self-conscious about that. I don't want to talk about why. And now I have loose skin and still have fat upper arms. And now it's summer and it's like 30 degrees Celsius. So I will not put on a long-sleeved shirt or a jacket. So I just have to live with it. Okay. Next little update, as you can see, I've got a new tattoo. I don't think I didn't have that in the last video, no. In the last two shorts, I had my new piercing, my lip piercing, but not my tattoo, which I'm in love with it. I can make a story time about it if anyone's interested. If anyone is interested, I would make it a short because it's not a long story time, but yeah, just let me know, I guess. So next thing on the list, I kind of moved in with my fiance. Moved in the sense of that I spent most of my time in Switzerland in his apartment instead of Germany in my parents' house. The reason why I'm not properly moved in is because in Germany I have all my doctors, my therapist, I have my family. I mean, I can always visit my family anytime I want, so that's not really a big reason, I guess, because I'll still see them, but it's just also a lot of paperwork, which I'm just not ready for right now because I have so much to do for university. It's so hard right now, it's so stressful, and I'm not ready to go searching for new doctors and go fill out all that paperwork, and we would have to get married, probably. I'm 99% sure, which we don't want to rush that. So yeah, there's a few reasons why I'm not properly moved into Switzerland, and I'm still German, but I'm basically here most of the time. This is where I'm gonna film my videos. I will change the background eventually, but honestly, I have to say, while it feels good to be here and I feel good with my fiance and I love his family and I miss my family so much. I don't want to talk too much about it because I am gonna cry and I don't want that. But yeah, I miss my family a lot because they have done a lot for me and they've always been there for me. So I definitely try to stay in regular contact with them while I'm here. And of course, while I'm here for a longer time, I have my rabbit with me, Darcy. and she feels very safe here. Well, I'm guessing because she's always like lying down, stretched out, and that's a sign of trust and safe, feeling safe for rabbits. And I'm very glad I have her with me because last time I was here for like a week. So I left her at home so she doesn't have to get used to new environments all the time and the car drive, the 2-hour car drive. But I missed her a lot. But my little sister took very good care of her, so thank you again for that. Now, I mentioned it before, but I do have a therapist right now. I have had a therapist since March, I want to say. We worked on a lot of stuff and it helps me a lot. I think I'm doing so much better than I've been doing at the beginning of the year. And that's thanks to her. But the sad news about that is that we have to end the therapy early because my therapist got pregnant, so she has to stop working at the end of October. So we'll have our final session in early or mid-October. I'm getting so warm under the ring light and everything, and my PC is on and whatever. This is hell. And then I'm drinking coffee. That makes sense. Now, what I do want to say is I definitely grew as a person in the last few months. I've learned a lot about myself. I learned to love myself a little bit more and accept myself. It's a very, very hard and long process, and I'm still at the beginning of it, but I'm making progress. And I think that's the important part. I think it also has to do with I'm much more open towards the tips my therapist is giving me. Maybe because she's a woman and my last therapist was a man, or just because I generally grew as a person. I'm not sure, but I'm much more open towards all that stuff. And I gotta say that stuff actually helps if you try it. I used to not really try out the stuff that my therapist told me to do because it was like, well, that's awkward. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to go into the bathroom and every time I look in the mirror I have to smile at myself just to learn to love myself. That is so fucking weird. But I tried it out and it actually works. I notice myself like automatically smiling at myself when I look in the mirror at this point, and it boosts my mood a lot. But what I learned in therapy, I'm gonna talk about in another video. I don't want to go into that right now because again, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Okay, now the last thing I want to talk about is that, of course, I want to post more regular videos again because I do like making videos and I want this hobby again. I just didn't have a lot of like mental space for it, I guess, because of uni and my mental health in general. But since I'm doing much better now, and even though uni is kicking my ass, I think I'm ready to be back. So I'm back. And I have a few videos planned already. And some of those include like what I eat in a day, what I eat in a week. I want to do some one-off let's plays of maybe some horror games. I think that's gonna be really fucking funny because I get scared so fucking quickly and so paranoid. Oh my god, I'll have to play those during the day because I would not be able to sleep then. Of course, I want to do more mental health talk and, as I said, what I learned in therapy. So I want to go into some of my own diagnoses, maybe some other diagnoses, what I learned in university. Because if you don't know, I study psychology and right now I'm in the middle of doing clinical psychology, which has a lot to do with diagnoses and stuff like that. So I'm learning a lot about that and I want to talk more about that, like kind of fight the stigma around it and just educate people. So that's definitely coming. And I also want to talk about future goals, I guess. Those are going to be part of other videos or in shorts, and those will be weight loss related and non-weight loss related. So just generally what I want to do with my life, I guess. So I think that was everything I wanted to talk about. To sum everything up, weight loss is working again. I'm giving my best, and I think that's all that matters. Giving my best in every aspect of my life. So not just weight loss, but I feel like if one thing works, everything kind of falls into place, you know what I mean? So yeah, and I'm hoping to post more videos and more regularly. I will not make a schedule yet because I have to try out how much I can film, if it's gonna be weekly, bi-weekly, once a month, I don't know yet. Just have to see how it works with uni and my mental health and everything. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. It is great to be back, honestly. It was so much fun doing my makeup just for the sake of it, kind of. My hair is kind of annoying me. I purposely didn't brush it because it was a bit curly or wavy, and I like that, but now because I start to sweat, it starts to become frizzy, which doesn't look good. Anyway, before I start ranting again and this video gets way too long, let me take another sip of my fucking coffee. And let me tell you, I'm happy to be back. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please leave it a like and maybe subscribe to my channel if you're interested in any of the videos I mentioned. And that's it for now. I hope you guys have an awesome day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!